What up, world? How y'all doing out there? No matter when you're watching this video, in the morning, midday, late night, I hope you're in good health and I hope you're in good spirit. But before we get into our next segment, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. You could even share it if you want to. Appreciate it. Thank you. Man, today I want to talk about being tested. That's what I want to talk about, being tested. You know what I'm saying? Like when you have an exam, you have a pop quiz, you have a test, you're being tested, right? You're in school, you're being tested, you at work, you're being tested. But I want to talk about being tested in real life. You know what I'm saying? Things that come up against you. How well will you handle it? Trials and tribulations. This not working right. That's not working right. This didn't go as planned. How will you handle it? We all being tested. Every day we wake up, we have a challenge. Every day we wake up, we're going to have something to go through and deal with. But it all depends on how you handle it, right? You're being tested. How well can you handle the pressure of being tested? And you know what? Like a lot of people want to be successful, wealthy, rich, whatever, that comes with problems as well. Your problems will not be solved just because you got $100 million, right? It might add to it. Most definitely is going to add to it, right? Now you got people coming out the woodworks you haven't seen or talked to in 30 years. You got 4 or 5 distant cousins. You got your auntie over here you never knew, on your mama, daddy, great uncle, dad. Man, listen, you're going to be tested no matter what. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be tested in everyday life. Your family, your friends, your job, your career, everything. How well will you handle being tested? Plus, if you don't have nobody to help you go through what you're going through, now you got to do it on your own. Figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Being tested. How well do you handle pressure? Do you handle it very well, or you can't handle it at all? Because some people crack under pressure. Some people think they want all the money in the world. Some people think they want to be successful, because believe it or not, it's a lot of people that is scared of success just because they thinking about the pressure that comes with it and how well will they handle it. Will they fail at being successful? You got to think about that too. What comes with that? So will you be able to handle people always asking for something? People always in your business. You want to be famous, right? The world will know your business. The world will know about your life. They're going to dig into your affairs. Can you handle the pressure of being successful, wealthy, rich, whatever you have going on? You know what I mean? Or just regular everyday life. Your light bill, your water bill, your rent, car note, mortgage, whatever you have. That's pressure because you have to pay that stuff. You have to pay insurance. You have to put food on the table. You have to make sure everything is good at the house. Right? The pressure of being a human being, being alive, just living every day. Pressure. Your car need gas. How you going to get the money? Pressure. You know what I'm saying? Food needs to be on the table. Clothes need to be on the kids' back. You need to perform well at work, but you're going through something at the house with the spouse. Pressure. Every day. You know what I'm saying? Being tested is everyday life. How will you handle it? You got to think about that. So, everyday life, you doing something and you're not even thinking about you being tested. You go to the higher power, you pray, you believe, you want this to happen, you want that to happen. But if it happens, are you prepared for it? If you get rich right now, if you get famous right now, these are the things people pray for, strive for, want. Will you be able to handle the pressure? You see a lot of rich people, they're sad. You know what I mean? They don't show it, but they're sad. A lot of rich people commit suicide. A lot of wealthy people commit suicide. Pressure of being rich, wealthy, famous. They turn to drugs. They turn to alcohol. They have other vent. You know, they have to vent some kind of way. They can't talk to their friends and family because they always have their hand out. They don't want to hear about what they're going through. It's what you can do for me. Let me get some money. Put me in a better position than what I'm in. I have a business idea. Let's try this. You got to think about the things that comes with that. And it's been said for years, you know. A lot of people would take, you know, Notorious B.I.G., Biggie. More money, more problems. But that has been said way before he came along. He just made it a hot song, right? But more money, more problems. And a lot of people be like, give me those problems. I want those problems. Yeah, until you get it. Until you get it. Because life will, you know, life gonna still be lifing, but just on a different level. And if you become rich instantly, all of a sudden, you're not prepared for what comes with that. A lot of money, you know? For example, take a lot of people that hit the lottery, instantly become millionaires. Instantly. These people go broke. They commit suicide. They lose their mind. Within a couple of years of becoming a millionaire, they go broke because they don't have financial advice. They just buy, spend, thinking it's going to last forever. They don't invest, you know. And on top of that, family, friends, you know, they think they're entitled to your money. But where was these people when you had nothing? You're being tested. So when you know, get to a certain point, people around you gonna feel entitled. Entitlement is dangerous. Entitlement is very dangerous because if you have this person, that person, everybody that's around you feeling like they're entitled to your money, to your success, to your fame, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Excuse me, this is real life. This is real life. They outside, you know, this is real life. Excuse the horns. But entitlement is dangerous. These people will hold grudges. They will get mad. They will have an attitude. They will feel like you haven't done enough for them or anything for them because they feel like, oh, I'm the brother, the sister, the auntie, the uncle, you know, the mother, the father, the distant cousin. I'm entitled. I know you, so I'm entitled. Doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So now you're being tested on the level with your family, your friends. You know, how will you handle that? It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be challenging. So when you have a sense of entitlement to other people's things, that will break a family. That will break a friendship, a relationship, your spouse, kids. It will tear you apart. So you have to be careful about when life come at you, the curveballs. You know what I mean? The ups and downs. So every day you're being tested, you have to think about what comes with exactly what you want out of life. Right? So just a regular everyday person with a 9 to 5, you're being tested on your job every day with your co-workers, with your boss, management, customers. You're being tested every day. Somebody's gonna do something that you don't agree with, you don't like. They're gonna have bad attitudes, everything, every day. is a test. So, you just have to, unwind, find something that you like doing, vent to somebody that you can trust, you know, find a vice, no drugs, no alcohol, this and that just adds on to the problem. That's not solving any of your problems. That's not making anything better just because you're getting drunk and getting high and that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, just find something that relaxes you. Take you a drive, take you a walk. Go jogging, clear your head, go fishing. Something. Unwind, release. And get yourself together. Collect your thoughts. Think about how to handle the situation that you're in, without causing hurt or harm. So, just find something that you can do, to relax you, because you're gonna be tested. Find your safe place, and once you find your safe place, not only when you're being tested, before you be tested, before you go to work, before you deal with people on a daily basis, if you have enough time in your vice, do it before you interact with people. Pray. That's a major. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever it is that you do. And then, go deal with the world. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to be tested. No if, ands, or buts about this. If you wake up in the morning, if you're blessed to see another day, you're going to be tested. We are going to. We are. Everybody. Nobody is exempt. Nobody is, well, they're not, yeah, they're being tested. They have $100 million. They're being tested. Especially them. You know what I mean? So, like I say, you're not alone. If you're feeling like you're alone, you're not alone. Why am I the only one being tested? No, we're all being tested. Some just handle it better than others on a daily basis. Why am I going through this? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? You're not alone. You're not the only one being tested. You're not in this by yourself. Millions of people are being tested. Because they have to figure out their next meal. They have to figure out, their employment. They have to figure out how to do this. They have to figure out how to do that. Everything is a test. So, handle your business. Do your thing. Get yourself together. And handle what you're going through a different kind of way than you've been handling it. Because it's stressful. Now your blood pressure high. Now your body is breaking down. Your immune system ain't as strong as it needs to be and should be. Because stress, test, pressure, all these things play a factor. You know what I'm saying? So now you're losing your hair. You're losing your sleep. You're losing your mind. You're losing weight. All these things come from being tested on a daily basis because you're letting it stress you out. And you know what they say? Stress will kill you faster than a bullet. You know what I mean? Now you're having heart problems, heart attacks, strokes, everything, headaches, migraines, everything, all because you're being tested. So like I say, find a vice, find something that relaxes you, find something that you can do, get into, deal with, and that'll help you. Stress reliever. Some people have the stress cushions. It's a lot of things that you can do to to have you to the point where it's not as stressful. Go to the gym, work out. A lot of people do that. You know what I'm saying? Do something that will have you to the point where you can handle your business better on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? So when you get to the point where, man, I'm being tested, what am I going to do? How is this going to affect me, my family, my life? Because once you start being tested and you can't handle it, you take it out on people that's around you. You take it out on your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? So now everybody is stressed out. Everybody is, nobody wants to be around you. because you have an attitude, you know, and it's just not good to be like taking it out on people that you love, all because you had a bad day at work. Leave it at work. Don't bring that to the house. Leave it where it's at. Deal with it when you get back there. You know what I'm saying? If you're having problems and situations at home, leave it at the house. Don't take that to work. Those people did nothing to you. They don't deserve the attitude, the this, the that. They don't deserve that. When you get home, deal with it at the house. And then, make things a little better for people at work. Same thing with people at work. Make things a little better for the people at the house. Don't bring that to the house. Your kids don't deserve it. Your spouse don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? The dog don't deserve it. You know what I mean? So being stressed and being tested, that's a lot. It's a lot. You know what I mean? So at the same time, be careful about, the people you surround yourself with too. Because if this person is always sad, this person is always going through something, this person always negative and see the world like this, that that's not where we should be. You know what I mean? Because now you have to listen to them be negative all day, every day, and on top of things that's happening and going on in your life. That's too much for people to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, be careful about your surroundings. Positive vibes, positive people, people that'll help you get through what you're going through, because it's your test, but you don't have to take the test alone. Get somebody to, man, how you deal with this? You used to, cut your eyes over there, in class, at school. Man, what answer you got? What you got for number 3? Do it in life. Man, how did you deal with this? Get you a cheat sheet. Get you a cheat partner in life. Man, how did you deal with this? How did you deal with that? All right, let me apply this. You might not use the same formula to the exact, you know what I mean? But take some and a little bit, it works for you. Let me do it this way. You did it that way. I'm going to go the same route, but I'm a little, put a little something extra on it, or take a little bit out, because the way you did it a little bit too much for me. So I don't need all that. So yeah, man, ask people, deal with people that love you. Surround yourself with good people. You know what I'm saying? So when you're being tested, just remember, man, you don't have to be tested alone. You don't have to go through this alone. You know what I'm saying? A test is a test. Don't get me wrong. A test will always be a test. How will you take that test? How will you be examined? How will you pass this test? You know what I mean? You're going to get a high grade or a low grade. Now, a low grade, you're stressful, you're letting it get the best of you, you're not eating, you got this, you worry too much. A high grade, I'm going to deal with it accordingly. What I can change, I'm going to change. What I can't, I can't do nothing about it. I'm going to eat well. I'm going to be nice and good to my people. I'm going to get me some good sleep, because I've done all I can do with this situation. And I'm going to leave it at that. If I can change it, cool. If I can't, cool. We just going to do what we do. But we ain't losing no sleep. We're not losing no hair. We're not being stressed out. We're not going to not eat.